Welcome, everybody, to another edition of Free the Fig. It's been a long time since I've been here. Free the Fig, baby. And we got a great fig to unbox this week. And yeah, I'm excited to do it. It's been a little while since I've done one of these. And I said, you know what? I want to do it for something special. And I think what I have this week is pretty special and excited to kind of break it all down. Of course, what I'm talking about is the Big Rubber Guys from Major Bendy's Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. Give you honest feedback. Now, I have opened the box and I've looked at them. They look great. We'll talk about them, but I've not yet touched them, not put them in my hand yet. So, we'll get the feel. I've got a Macho Man right here to kind of get that feel. But first, let's get into a business up front. Make sure you use code ISLE to save 10% at ringsidecollectibles.com. I got a lot of stuff to order right now. And so if you head over to Ringside Collectibles, save you a little bit of money and use code ISLE at checkout. Save 10%. So real quick, we're going to go dive into them, right? Big Rubber Guys. Oh, baby. They're here. Boom. Of course, they've got the glare. But there's Matt right there. And here's Brian. First thing, I feel these things are pretty heavy. That's a good thing. That's a really good thing. That they are heavy. So, of course, these things were pretty heavy as well too, right? For an action figure. So let's get into it real quick. I'm just gonna go ahead and start off with Brian first. So great thing with Major Bendy's and Big Rubber Guys, resealable packages. So show you off. This is the background right here. Looks similar to the Superstar, the LJN background, but it's kind of their own version. You have different silhouettes of people in the crowd. Looks really great. Of course, you got the Big Rubber Guys in the corner. Major Wrestling Figure Podcast, not a toy, ages 18 and up. And then the back, we got the Big Rubber Guys, big font in the back. And then you've got Series 1, Collect Them All, Matt Cardona, and Brian Myers. So now let's do it. Let's check it out. All right. I'm excited about this. All right. So punch them out of there. Very easy to punch them out. All right. Now, I have not held, I will say this, not held the AEW LJNs or the Classic Superstars or the Young Buck ones, right? They just didn't do it for me. I was not impressed with them. And so I did not, I've never bought one, never ordered one, nothing like that. So again, here's the Macho Man, right? You want to have bendable legs here, be able to kind of, you want some pliability, be able to kind of move it around. All right. This is, of course, an original Macho Man, not repo or anything like that. So here is Brian. Look at the detail real quick, though. Great detail. Look at the gold laying inlay with his gear. The gear, of course, there's a mold. It's not painted. See, the tape on his wrists, molded on. We got the tattoos, the tattoos of his daughters. Something that he always wants included. Just this feel of it, it's definitely got the feel of it, 100%. Now let's get the little squeeze test. Whoa, baby. Look at that. Let's hold Macho. See if I could do this both at the same time. He's got a little bit more ease to it, but Macho's also about almost 30 years old. Uh, so there's that. No, but just a little bit. I mean, uh, it's definitely got the feel of it. I mean, these are excellent. Excellent. If you're an LJN collector, these are fabulous. I think it was a smart idea for them to put themselves out there first. The way you kind of, like they said, test the waters with it. So there's that. That's excellent. All right. So that's Brian. Let's go with Mr. Always Ready. And that is Mr. Matt Cardona. All right. Same deal here. So the backing is exactly the same. No difference there. I love how it's easy to push them out, so that if you want them, put them back in the box. You won't have this crumpled up plastic, much like the Mattels have. So very, very easy to push it out. There you go. Just like that. We'll put that right there, down there for that. All right. Here it is. Look at the detail of the trunks. Got the steel here. I think this is not really a gear guy, so it's harder to pinpoint. I think this might be his kind of debut to the Indies gear. You got the kind of broski skull on one, and then Always Ready. Nice boots there. One thing I'm kind of noticing a lot of times on his figures, some of his tattoo pops up. I think they mentioned why they couldn't do it. But the thing is, you don't want these to be too accurate. I know that sounds kind of dumb, but you want these to look like the LJNs, right? The LJNs, you had you didn't have tattoos on guys, really. Very few. I mean, there's a few exceptions, but of course, Macho Man didn't have tattoos. But they kind of have to be, lack of a better word, kind of dumbed down a little bit. You want them accurate to what LJNs. Again, do a little squeeze test. Very easily, can squeeze the legs, show the durability. All right, feels like the real deal. And I will say too, I think the face scans look a little bit better in person than what you see in the pictures. I think they are just completely excellent. Very, very great set. Highly recommend. I think they still may have a couple left, possibly. I'm not sure, but if they do, pick them up. Yes, I'm so amped for the Demolition. I have those on order, and of course, they announced they'll have Jannetty in August, and Ric Flair, suited Ric Flair. And they will also have Andre the Giant that you can get in October. They still have somebody else that they're going to be announcing. So big rubber guys, they're awesome. Get them. So I believe you can head over to majorpodmerch.com and order, the Matt and Brian's. I think there's very limited quantities left. And the Demolition, unfortunately, if you didn't get the chance to order it, those are go bye-bye. They're gone. They just did a pre-order on those. So unfortunately, if you missed out, you may have to go secondary market. But good news, you got Jannetty, Andre, and Ric Flair coming up. So some big names are there. Big names. They did also mention that they're also going to be trying to go with more NWA guys, which is very smart move. Like, who should have gotten an LJN if they were in WWF? Pretty interesting. We'll see what they can come up with. So I am digging it. So must buy, I think, especially if you're an LJN fan. So get ready because you're going to be. One thing I love about these is, like Zombie, how he's doing a great job with fitting in the retros, the Hasbro-esque figures, when plugging in what should have been. These guys are doing that too with LJNs. So, like I said, I am biased. I'm a fan of these guys, but just picking up this Macho and this Cardona, and also of course the Myers, it's legitimately the closest thing to an LJN. Again, I've never held a the Jakks Classics or the AEWs, but those look smaller. Like, they just don't look like an LJN to me. The feel might be similar. I'm not quite sure on that, but these guys are completely in scale. Look at this. Boom. Cardona, Macho. Ooh, yeah, freak out. Always ready, baby. Yeah, I'm super impressed. Super impressed. So go buy them, majorpodmerch.com. That's going to be it for Free the Fig. Thank you, everybody, for watching this. And, of course, peace, love, and happiness. Thanks.